and the Detroit Tigers. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. So here's Yoan Moncada. Past history with Georgia. Zimmerman, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1 the count.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. So striding forward now, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder. George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Zimmerman is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Maben on at first, nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Here's C.J. Cron now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's set. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch.
The count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pot something up. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
First offering on its way. Victor Reyes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-2. Here it is. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled off. The payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, who was selected in the first round back in. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A ball and a strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 2 runs are in. Now the third man has scored. And my goodness gracious, an inside the park grand slam. Come on. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Gurriel has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Austin Romine. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Greinke gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. 1 out now in the Houston third, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Tucker, 23 years old, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kyle Tucker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
The right fielder, Victor.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Detroit third. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he lays off for ball 1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kristen Stewart. From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. High in the air into shallow left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Next is the Tigers.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Another 0-2 from Greinke, and it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw to second, and he's out, but 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. George Springer the next to hit.
The center fielder, number 4.
And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Detroit Tigers claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Jordan Zimmerman earns the victory on the mound. Zach Greinke takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.